Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slang Hope. And I got another story time for y'all. And this one is about some trying to extort me from my phone calls. You know what I'm saying? So let me give y'all a little game about the phone in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like the phone on Riker's Honor is crazy. Like you will lose your life over the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people will cut you, they'll stab you, they jump you, they'll hit you with the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of crazy stuff going on with the phone. But like most of the crazy stuff over the phone goes on like in adults, not really adolescents. Feel me? So most of the stuff happens, when you go adults. So I got some stories about that. But this time I'm gonna talk about adolescent. So this is how the phone usually works. I don't know if it changed, but this is how it was working when I was in there. You feel me? So you used to get, if you didn't have no money in your account, you get number three free calls on Sunday. And then you get a number two, which is a 6 minute. And you get that like every day. Even if you don't got no money in your account, they always give you a free 6 minute phone call every day if you don't got no money. Now, if you got money in your account, you can make a 21-minute phone call every 5 hours. So you could get a 15-minute phone call, and then you could get a 6-minute phone call after that, and that's 21 minutes. And you could use a 21-minute call every 5 hours. So that's really how that works. If you don't got no money, you get a free phone call. You get 3 free phone calls on Sunday. So you got a whole week with just 3 phone calls, but then you get a free number 2, which is a 6-minute phone call. So, and then like if you don't got no money, like that bill just accumulates. It just goes accumulating, so it's not really free, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the 3 on Sundays are free. So sometimes people sell their phone calls because like they don't got no money or they don't got nobody looking out for them. So they'll rather sell their phone calls for like snacks and like food because they'd rather eat than, than call home or call anybody. So, sometimes people be messed up, man. Like their family don't come look for them. Don't come visit them or don't send them money. So like people be messed up in jail. So sometimes they use their phone calls, sell them to get soap, to get snacks, to get soups. Soups was like, I forgot how many cents, but it was cheap, So like sometimes I think in adults, people be buying people's pen. So like you could buy somebody pen and just like kind of like have like a little contract. But that's usually an adult. An adult, somebody usually buy your pen. People do get extorted for their pen, but like you don't really see that much in adults. You see that mostly in adolescents. At least that was my experience. So boom, we get into the story. So I told you about the house. I told y'all little stories about the house or whatever. So the dude that had the house, he happened to be he was leaving. He went to another house. So the way they did it, when you're in adolescence, you gotta keep going to school. Everybody gotta go to school if you're an adolescent. But if you're 17 and you sign out of school, you only could go to one house, and that house was 5 lower at the time. So, usually what happens when you get beat up in the crib, like you just go to another house. But if you sign out of school and you go to 5 lower and you get into a fight, you get smoked down there, you're not going nowhere because you signed out of school and that's the only house you could be in. So you'll be assed out like if you signed out of school. You know what I'm saying? Because if you signed out of school and you getting smoked down there, you're not going nowhere. So you're just gonna keep getting smoked. You feel me? Sometimes dudes used to sign right back into school because they didn't want to be in the house. But that's besides the point. So anyway, the dude that had the house where I was at in Tulane, he ended up signing out of school. So he went to the other house. So then some other dude came into the house. So when this new dude came to the house, I guess because the last dude that had the house, he was cool. You feel me? He wasn't really a tyrant. He was mad cool. He just wanted like fake little respect, but he wasn't really like wilding. You feel me? So he was a pretty chill dude. So anyway, so he leaves. A new dude come. Some dude from Brooklyn. Remember I told you that last dude was from Far Rock. This dude from Brooklyn. So he got the crib or whatever. I don't even know how he got the crib. I feel like they just gave it to this dude. Like, what I'm saying? I ain't see him do nothing. We ain't see him do nothing. But I guess, it's politics. People know each other. I don't know, man. But anyway, he ended up getting the house. So I remember one day I overheard them talking about like, yo, we need to start implementing new rules with the phone because everybody be getting on the phone. Some of these dudes shouldn't be getting on the phone. And the funny thing about jail is that it's usually the broke dudes that don't got nobody to call that that always want to do phone politics or phone policies, and like you don't call nobody, homie. Like nobody picking up the phone for you, nobody even like filling up your books. But it's always them broke dudes that got anger issues towards people that be getting on the phone. So yeah, so dudes was talking about like, yeah, we need to change the rules around the phone. You know what? People not going. Mind you, my girl used to go to school at the time, so she used to get out of school at 9. So every day I got on the phone at 9 o'clock. Every day, you feel me? Like I had to get on that phone. Like I was getting on that phone at 9 o'clock every day. So anyway, one day they was talking about like, yo, after 8 o'clock, nobody getting on the phone. Like, so I'm just looking at them like, again, right? Like I be chilling, minding my business. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just be like, all right, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's gonna be an issue, it's gonna be an issue, whatever. But you don't gotta broadcast nothing. So anyway, so the dude, so one day we in the day room, but that's just like a little side note. So we in the day room one day, and then this dude called me, this dude that I knew from the town. Like he's not my man's, but he's just a familiar face. So in jail, usually, if you see a familiar face, sometimes you might talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's jail. Sometimes even ops become friends in jail just to kind of like fight a bigger enemy. You know what I'm saying? That's just what happens sometimes in jail. So dude called me. He like, yo, come over here, bro. So I pull up on him, and I'm like, yo, what's up? What's good? So he talking to the dude that got the house, the new dude. So this dude, he like, yo, he said, and again, right? Sometimes people be fucked up in jail. You feel me? Sometimes people don't get no money. I don't know what's the situation with their families. I don't know what's going on. A lot of these young dudes in jail are in jail because they have like messed up relationships with their parents. So, it's all like a messed up situation. So sometimes dudes don't be having no bread. So sometimes, I was a nice dude. Sometimes dudes used to ask me for like, yo, can I get a phone call to call like somebody or whatever? And I used to be like, all right, cool. Because I used to get money in my account. So I used to be like, all right, don't worry about it. So this dude called me one day, and he like, the dude that got the other dude called me, I guess the dude that had the house told him to call me. So when I went over there, I'm like, what up? So son started talking to him. He like, yo, bro, you think I could get a 6 minute? So again, I told you that's the number 2, 6 minute phone call. So he said, yo, you think I could get a 6 minute, bro? And I was just like, nah, bro, I used it. Like, you feel me? Like, I just finished using the phone call. So he's like, damn. So I was like, yeah, I would have gave it to you, bro. It was mad regular. This is my first interaction with this dude. So I was like, yeah, I would have gave it to you, bro. So then he like, so he said, so you still got the 15? And I told you, it's a 6 and a 15 minute. So I said, yeah, I still got my 15. So he like, all right, we gonna share that. So I was like, yeah, yo, this dude was losing his mind. He like, and I'm looking at him like, what you talking about? And then he like, I was like, really? Like, So he like, yeah, like, we gonna share that. I'm like, share that? Like, I just started laughing at him, you feel me? Like, I was like, he gotta be bugging. I'm like, yo, bro, like, we not sharing nothing, bro. Like, what are you talking about? He said, yo, you know who house is this? And I was like, who house is this? I was like, yo, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. Like, you're not getting nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then after that, now I'm looking at son that called me over there because I'm like, yo, bro, like, I just felt like that was like a lineup situation. You feel me? So now I'm looking at son funny. So he like, yo, bro, don't even worry about it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just forget about all that. So he told me to leave. So I'm like, nigga bugging. So I'm like walking off. You know what I'm saying? So he like, all right, nigga, you think it's a game? And it's my house. Whatever. Dudes be barking, man. They be just doing this. Bark, 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 bark. You know what I'm saying? Jail, I'm not going front. Jail could be a crazy place, but like in jail, it be a lot of scared dudes, and then they just be doing a lot of barking. Like on some real shit, like in jail, some situations you would get into them just because a dude is scared and he bluffing you, and then you scared too, and then you feel like he's serious, and then you end up doing something to him, and y'all get into a situation, but in all reality, it's like dudes be pump faking a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why sometimes you just gotta fill out situations. Don't get me wrong. Some situations, if you're from the street, you could just feel when somebody is about it. Like you could just feel when somebody, I don't know, like I just be feeling it. Like my body I just know when I feel danger, I feel danger. And then sometimes I just be like, but then you just gotta be careful because sometimes you can't be sleeping on people. But like, I'm just talking about me. Like, I know when I feel like somebody might be a threat to my health, and then I just do what I do. You feel me? Like, but anyway, I'm just like, this dude just barking. Because he made it mad hot. It was just, you know what I'm saying? He started yelling, and then the CEO came or whatever. So he was like, all right, whatever. So anyway, so this dude, he ended up not doing nothing that day. You know what I'm saying? This is how much he was a coward. Like, you feel me? He did all that hype stuff. I got on the phone, used my phone call, and he didn't do nothing. So my cell used to be across from the shower. So mind you, at this time I was Muslim. So, one day I was praying or whatever. So my light was off. So I was praying in my cell and the light was off. So son was in the shower talking to somebody. I don't know who he was talking to. So he looked at my cell and my lights is off, so he couldn't see me. So he like, oh, this nigga not in his cell? He said he probably in the day room. So he was like, I'm about to go silent on this nigga. So mind you, I heard him, like, I'm trying to focus on my prayer, but like I hear him plotting on me, like he like, yeah, I'm about to go silent on this nigga. You feel me? And I'm just like, this dude is a coward, be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then like, even after that, like, I came out of my cell or whatever, and then son didn't really do nothing. Like, I mean, I used to be on point. Like, I was in jail. Like, I used to just watch myself, you feel me? Like, but son wasn't really about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just wasn't really about it. You feel me? Like, I don't even know how he got the crib. I don't know. But the same dude, like, after that situation, we had another situation. Like, we went to commissary. Commissary is the store. Like where you get your little goods and stuff. So we went to commissary, and in commissary, he was asking me like, yo, he was like, yo, what's up, bro? He said, yo, you go. Mind you, he came to commissary, and I don't think he bought anything. Like, it was just mad weird. Like, I think he probably had like $10. I think he didn't really buy nothing. But anyway, we went to commissary, and son asked me, he was like, yo, bro, you going heavy? And I'm like, heavy? Like, heavy means like, yo, you buying a lot of stuff. You feel me? So I'm looking at him like, heavy. I'm like, I don't know why. So he like, oh, nah, I was just asking. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people be doing a lot of funny stuff in jail, man, to like touch you. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they'll try to touch you, or like they'll like fake bump you, or like, shoulder bump you, or like, they do a lot of funny stuff in jail to see like how your body is. Like, they'll fake bump you to see like if you move, how your coordination is, or they'll try to like fake play with the hands, or like just tap you or whatever. Like, so there's a lot of little tactics dudes do, and they be lining you up. You feel me? Like, they ask you certain things, they say it a certain way to see like what's gonna be your reaction. Like, even like when I was Crip in jail, right? Like dudes will ask me, they'd be like, yo, you Crip? And like, I know how they saying that shit, you feel me? And they used to be blood dudes, right? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm Crip, what's up? And then like my reaction will like, you know what I'm saying, like will make them standoffish. They'll be like, nah, we just asking, bro. Like, I got mad family that's Crip, you know what I'm saying? See, that's the shit that they don't be talking about, right? Like, this is the shit that they don't be talking about. Like dudes be so quick to just be talking about, oh, the blood's this, the blood's that, the blood's that. But they don't talk about the situations when they be like one-on-ones and dudes be copping the plea. They don't talk about situations when they be 5-on-1 and nobody want to swing first. Or nobody want to, like, you know what I'm saying? They don't talk about those situations. They just want to talk about, oh, they be getting smoked, Chris be getting smoked, this, that, and the third. But they don't want to talk about the situations when they do mad coward shit. But anyway, that's just, you're going to see, it's a lot of coward shit that goes on in jail, you feel me? But yeah, that same dude, he didn't really do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes be pump faking a lot. So it's a lot of that stuff going on, and you got to be able to figure out when you in danger and when you're not in danger. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that phone shit is crazy. But like, I got some crazy. This is not really a crazy story, but this is just people trying to test you over the phone. But I got crazier stories of like it going down because of the phone. Like, you feel like when you get to the adults, like, people have slot time. Slot time is usually like from a certain time, like, don't get on that phone. Like, and when you go to adults, it's kind of like different. Like, it would be like a Patria phone. It would be like a blood phone. I was in the house where they had a Muslim phone. And Muslims usually don't even be on that type of time. You feel me? Like, but they had a Muslim phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or they got like a Latin King phone. Or they got like a Crip phone. Or they got like a Spanish people phone. And all the Spanish people get on. Like, it's crazy. Because they will have a Spanish phone before they have a black phone. And if there's a black phone, it's usually a blood phone or a Crip phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just so crazy, bro. Like, the way black people behave towards each other, and then the way Spanish people behave towards each other in jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, a Spanish person will come to you, and, like, they will ask you, like, yo, you need food, you hungry, you need slippers, you need soap. Like, they will ask you some shit like that. Like, black people in jail, like, they're not going to ask you none of that. They're going to be on some, like, nigga, what block you from? Who you was hanging out with? You banging? Like this is like the questions that they ask. And even after they realize you're not banging or you're not doing none of that, they still not gonna ask you if you need soap. They still not gonna ask you if you need toothpaste or shower slippers or none of that. So that's one thing I do respect about Spanish people, right? Like Hispanic people, that they will ask you if you good, you need something, you hungry. Like even when I went upstate to prison, they was like the Mexicans and Dominicans was the ones that was like, you good? They got me soap. They got me certain situations. You feel me? Like, and that's another thing about our mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just so fucked up in the game, man. But like, you know, like, comment, subscribe, share if you like the content, or just let me know, man. Anything, y'all, what are y'all thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what up. All right, peace.